How to read Seneca the right way and absorb life-changing Stoic lessons. I remember a day when the sun broke through the stormy clouds after a relentless downpour, a moment when I stood at the edge of a cliff, feeling both the might of nature and the profound stillness within my own heart. In that instant, I realized that life's chaos and our inner calm are intertwined, much like the eternal wisdom of Seneca, whose writings have guided me and countless others on a journey of self-discovery and resilience. We are gathered here today to embark on an incredible expedition into the heart of Stoic philosophy, a quest that challenges us to see beyond the surface of everyday struggles and to immerse ourselves in the deeper currents of thought that have shaped civilizations. You, I and we together have the opportunity to transform our lives by understanding how to read Seneca the right way and absorb the life-changing Stoic lessons that lie hidden in his words. Imagine the thrill of opening an ancient text and feeling as though you're conversing with a wise friend from another time. A friend who tells you that every hardship is not a curse but an invitation to grow stronger and more centered. I want you to feel that surge of empowerment as we peel back the layers of meaning in Seneca's letters and essays, where each line is a portal to the realization that the challenges we face are not obstacles but stepping stones on the path to inner excellence. As we set off on this journey, let's first reflect on the raw power of human experience. I invite you to close your eyes and picture the moment you felt overwhelmed by life's unpredictability, a time when your heart pounded like a drum, and every thought seemed to scream in disarray. Now, imagine if you could channel that energy into forging a resilient spirit, one that meets every twist of fate with courage and composure. Seneca, a giant of Stoic thought, teaches us that adversity is not something to be feared, but rather a gift that pushes us to cultivate the virtues of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. I speak to you not as a distant philosopher but as someone who has wrestled with life's uncertainties and emerged stronger because of them. Together, we are about to unlock the secrets that have made Stoicism a beacon of hope for those navigating the stormy seas of modern existence. Every great journey begins with a single step, and our first step is to approach Seneca's writings not as dusty relics of a bygone era, but as living guides that speak directly to our modern struggles. I challenge you to open your mind to the possibility that within these ancient texts lie practical instructions for living a life of purpose. How many times have you asked yourself, what is truly important in life? Seneca's words urge us to strip away the non-essential, to focus on what matters most, and to find beauty in simplicity. As we delve into his ideas, we will discover that his lessons on self-discipline and inner peace are as relevant now as they were thousands of years ago. We begin to see that the pursuit of external success is often a distraction from the real goal, cultivating an inner sanctuary of strength and calm that no external circumstance can disturb. I want you to consider a simple truth. We cannot control the events of the world, but we can control how we respond to them. This notion, so central to Stoic thought, is the foundation upon which Seneca built his philosophy. Each time life throws you a curveball, a setback at work, a personal loss, or an unexpected crisis, you have the power to choose your reaction. Instead of being swept away by emotion, imagine if you could pause, reflect, and choose a path of rational calm. This is the transformative power of Stoicism, and it begins with understanding that true strength is not measured by the absence of pain, but by our ability to endure and rise above it. I ask you, what if every challenge you faced was an opportunity to practice this art of mindful resilience? What if the obstacles in your life were not roadblocks but signposts pointing you towards growth and self-improvement? In my own life, there have been moments of utter despair when everything seemed to be falling apart, times when I questioned whether I could ever find meaning in the chaos. It was during these moments that I turned to Seneca, whose clear, unyielding prose reminded me that suffering is an inevitable part of the human experience, and that our response to suffering defines who we are. His words, written centuries ago, still echo in the halls of my mind, urging me to embrace life fully, with all its trials and triumphs. I want you to experience that same awakening, a moment when the weight of the world feels lighter because you have discovered the secret of inner fortitude. We are not victims of fate, we are architects of our own destiny, capable of transforming adversity into an endless wellspring of wisdom and strength. Let's journey further into the heart of Seneca's teachings, where he writes about the importance of self-discipline and moderation. In a world brimming with distractions and temptations, it is all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters. I have often witnessed friends and strangers alike become ensnared in the relentless pursuit of material success, only to find that the glitter of wealth fades in the face of true personal fulfillment. Seneca reminds us that the key to a good life lies in mastering our desires, in forging a spirit that is unshaken by the fleeting pleasures of the world. We must learn to find satisfaction in our own efforts, in the quiet moments of reflection that allow us to connect with our inner selves. This self-discipline is not about denying ourselves every pleasure, but about choosing wisely which pleasures deserve our attention and which are mere illusions designed to distract us from our higher purpose. Consider the simple act of reading. When you open a book by Seneca, you are not merely absorbing words on a page. You are engaging in a dialogue with one of history's most profound thinkers. It is as if Seneca himself is sitting beside you, guiding your thoughts with gentle authority. As you turn each page, let your mind wander into the depths of his insights. Ask yourself, how can I apply these principles to my daily life? Let each sentence be a challenge to your preconceived notions, a call to examine the way you think and act. And in those moments of quiet reflection, you might just find that the answers you seek have been within you all along. I encourage you to explore additional resources on Stoic philosophy. Websites like https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Seneca and other trusted sources offer deeper dives into his life and teachings, providing context that enriches your understanding and application of his wisdom. As we progress on this journey, the narrative begins to shift from the theoretical to the profoundly personal. We all face times when our inner dialogue becomes clouded by doubt and fear. It is in these moments that Seneca's words offer a lifeline, a reminder that our perceptions shape our reality. I speak to you now from experience. There was a time when the weight of expectations and the relentless pace of modern life left me feeling isolated and overwhelmed. In those moments of inner turmoil, I found solace in the simple, unadorned truth that I could choose how I felt, how I reacted, and ultimately, how I defined my existence. Stoicism teaches us that while we may not control external events, we hold absolute power over our internal responses. This realization is not just liberating, it is revolutionary. It empowers you to reclaim control over your life, to build a mental fortress that no external force can breach. We begin to understand that every emotion, every thought, is a chance to practice self-mastery, to transform pain into progress, and chaos into clarity. In the midst of life's cacophony, there exists a serene space where the timeless lessons of Stoicism resonate with an almost mystical clarity. I want you to visualize a quiet room lit only by the soft glow of a single candle, each flicker a reminder of the impermanence of all things. In this room, you find a copy of Seneca's writings, its pages worn and filled with the weight of ancient wisdom. As you read, you begin to see that his insights are not abstract theories but practical tools designed to help you navigate the labyrinth of existence. His reflections on mortality, on the fleeting nature of life, are not morbid meditations but clarion calls to live fully in the present moment. I urge you to embrace these lessons with an open heart, to see each challenge as an invitation to cultivate gratitude and humility. Every word of Seneca is a beacon, guiding us through the dark corridors of uncertainty towards a life rich with meaning and purpose. We are all on a quest to understand the nature of our existence, to decode the enigma of suffering and joy, and to find a path that leads to genuine fulfillment. As you listen to this script, let your mind wander and question the status quo. Why do we cling to fleeting pleasures when the pursuit of inner virtue promises a far greater reward? How can you, in your own life, transform ordinary moments into extraordinary lessons? These questions are the heartbeat of Stoicism, pulsating through the veins of every experience and every challenge. I stand before you, not as an infallible sage, but as a fellow traveler on this arduous journey, eager to share the insights that have illuminated my path. Each step we take together is a testament to the enduring power of Stoic philosophy, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, we have the strength to shape our own destinies. In the spirit of this transformative journey, I invite you to embrace a daily ritual of reflection, a moment each day when you set aside the noise of the world and turn inward. This practice, simple yet profound, is the key to unlocking the full potential of Seneca's teachings. As you sit quietly with your thoughts, ask yourself, what did I learn today? How did I respond to the challenges I faced? What can I do differently tomorrow to align myself more closely with the virtues of wisdom and courage? This self-inquiry, repeated day after day, becomes a powerful force for change. It reminds you that every moment is an opportunity to grow, to evolve, and to become the best version of yourself. In the words of Seneca, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Let us not squander the precious gift of life by succumbing to trivial distractions. But instead, let us strive to fill each day with purpose and intention. I know that the idea of such relentless self-improvement might seem daunting at first. And you might wonder if it's even possible to live a life of unwavering discipline in today's fast-paced world. But I assure you, the path of Stoicism is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about recognizing that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the inner peace and resilience you seek. Think of it like training for a marathon. You don't start by running 26 miles in a single day, but by taking that first step and gradually building strength and endurance. Every moment you dedicate to self-reflection, every instance in which you choose calm over chaos, is a victory in itself. And as you accumulate these small victories, you will notice a profound shift in your mindset, a shift that transforms obstacles into opportunities and adversity into a stepping stone towards greatness. In our modern world, where the noise of constant notifications and the pressure to perform can drown out the soft whispers of wisdom, I challenge you to reclaim your inner sanctuary. Let the teachings of Seneca be your guide, a steady compass that points you back to what is truly important. When you feel overwhelmed by the demands of daily life, remember that you have the power to choose your response. You can decide to be reactive, or you can cultivate a deliberate, measured approach to every situation. This is not merely a theoretical ideal. It is a practical way of living that has been honed by some of the greatest minds in history. I have seen it work in my own life, and I know that it can work for you too. As you integrate these lessons into your daily routine, you will start to see the world through a different lens, one that reveals beauty in simplicity, strength in vulnerability, and hope in every challenge. There comes a moment, a special, wow, moment in our journey, when everything seems to click into place. It might be when you're facing a seemingly insurmountable obstacle, and in the midst of your struggle, you suddenly recall Seneca's advice that difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. In that instant, you experience an epiphany, the realization that you are far more capable than you ever imagined. You see that every setback is merely a prelude to a comeback, every tear a precursor to a deeper understanding of life's true nature. This is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to find light in the darkest of times and to harness the power of adversity to propel us forward. I want you to feel that surge of determination as you internalize this truth, letting it ripple through every fiber of your being until you stand tall, unyielding in the face of life's tempests. As we draw closer to the end of our journey today, I invite you to reflect on the progress we have made together. We began by confronting the stark realities of life's challenges, and now, as we stand at the threshold of a new understanding, we see that the wisdom of Seneca is not confined to the pages of an ancient text. It is a living, breathing guide that empowers us to lead more purposeful lives. I have shared with you my own struggles, my moments of despair, and the transformative power of embracing Stoic philosophy. Now, I ask you to take a moment and consider your own journey. What have you learned about yourself in the face of adversity? How can you apply these Stoic principles to transform your challenges into triumphs? These are not rhetorical questions. They are invitations for deep self-examination and genuine growth. In the spirit of this reflective inquiry, I encourage you to join me in a commitment, a promise to ourselves that we will no longer be passive observers of life but active participants in shaping our destinies. Let us pledge to read Seneca with an open heart, to absorb his lessons with unwavering dedication, and to apply them in every facet of our existence. Every time you feel the weight of the world bearing down on you, remember that you possess an inner reservoir of strength and wisdom. It is within you to transform the mundane into the extraordinary, to find joy in the struggle, and to build a life that is as resilient as it is fulfilling. I want to leave you with one final thought, a powerful reminder that the journey toward inner peace and mastery is not a destination, but an ongoing adventure. The pages of Seneca's writings are filled with insights that challenge us to question, to reflect, and to ultimately rise above the trivialities that often consume our attention. They urge us to live deliberately, to embrace each moment as an opportunity for growth, and to never forget that our true power lies not in our circumstances, but in our response to them. As you walk away from this experience, I urge you to keep these words close to your heart. The art of living well is a daily practice, a commitment to cultivating a spirit that remains unshaken even in the midst of life's fiercest storms. Now, as you prepare to re-enter the world, armed with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and the transformative lessons of Seneca, I ask you to reflect on the profound journey we have shared today. Consider how the principles of self-discipline, inner resilience, and mindful reflection can serve as your guiding light through every challenge you face. I stand here as both a humble student and a passionate teacher of these enduring truths, confident that together, we can forge a path toward a life of purpose, serenity, and unwavering strength. Remember, you are not alone in this journey, we are all in this together, bound by the shared quest for meaning and the relentless pursuit of a life well lived. In the end, the message is clear. The true measure of our strength lies not in the absence of hardship but in the courage with which we face it. Each day, as you read the words of Seneca, let them serve as a constant reminder that you hold the power to transform your pain into wisdom and your struggles into stepping stones toward greatness. This is the life-changing impact of Stoic philosophy, a legacy that has been passed down through the ages, inviting us to embrace our vulnerabilities and celebrate our inner fortitude. And so, as we continue on this journey of self-improvement and mindful living, I challenge you to carry these lessons with you, to let them inspire every decision you make, and to know that within you lies an inexhaustible well of resilience that can overcome any obstacle. The road ahead may be fraught with uncertainty, and there will undoubtedly be moments when the burdens of life feel overwhelming. But in those moments, I encourage you to pause, take a deep breath, and remember that the wisdom of Seneca is a beacon of hope, a reminder that every difficulty carries within it the seed of opportunity. With each challenge you encounter, ask yourself, how can I grow stronger from this experience? How can I use this moment to cultivate greater self-discipline and inner peace? These are the questions that define the Stoic journey. Questions that push us to look beyond the surface and to seek the deeper, transformative truths that lie at the heart of our existence. As we close this chapter of our conversation, I want you to imagine the ripple effect of these insights. Picture a world where each of us embraces the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, not as abstract ideals, but as practical tools that guide our every thought and action. Visualize a life where adversity is not feared but welcomed as an essential part of our personal evolution, where every setback is met with the steadfast resolve to rise again, stronger and more determined than ever before. This is the promise of Stoic philosophy, the promise of a life where you are the master of your fate and the architect of your destiny. Now, I invite you to join me in this revolution of the mind, a call to arms for every soul yearning to break free from the chains of mediocrity and embrace the full potential of what it means to be human. Let us read Seneca with the intent to transform our inner worlds, to absorb his life-changing lessons, and to emerge on the other side as individuals who are not only resilient in the face of chaos but also empowered by the unyielding strength of our own character. In this pursuit, you will discover that the true treasure of Stoicism lies not in the accumulation of knowledge alone, but in the practical application of that wisdom to create a life that is rich with purpose, meaning, and boundless possibility. I leave you now with the echo of an ancient truth and the promise of a brighter tomorrow, a reminder that the journey toward inner peace is not a solitary endeavor but a collective adventure in which we are all partners. As you go forth from this moment, let the words of Seneca serve as a constant companion, urging you to live with intention, to face every challenge with grace, and to find the extraordinary in every ordinary moment. Remember, the path to a resilient, purpose-driven life is paved with the small, deliberate choices we make each day. And so, with each step you take, know that you are writing your own chapter in the timeless saga of human potential. A chapter that will inspire others to seek the light of Stoic wisdom amidst the darkness of uncertainty. In this grand tapestry of life, woven with threads of struggle and triumph, we discover that the essence of Stoicism is not found in grand gestures or dramatic revelations, but in the quiet, steadfast commitment to living a life of integrity and courage. The lessons of Seneca challenge us to examine our hearts, to question our assumptions, and to embrace the reality that true change begins from within. As we reflect on our journey today, I hope you feel inspired to take these lessons to heart, to share them with others, and to live each day with the fierce determination to become the best version of yourself. So, as we close this moment of shared introspection, I encourage you to keep the fire of Stoic philosophy burning brightly within you. Let it fuel your dreams, guide your actions, and remind you that even in the midst of life's most daunting challenges, you possess an inner strength that can never be taken away. Together, let us step boldly into the future, armed with the wisdom of the ancients and the unbreakable resolve to create a life filled with meaning, purpose, and unwavering resilience. This is our call to greatness, a call to embrace the transformative power of Stoicism and to live each day as a testament to the enduring spirit of the human soul. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. May the teachings of Seneca guide you to new heights of self-discovery and inner peace. And may you always remember that within you lies the power to turn every challenge into a triumph. Now, let's go out there and change the world, one wise, determined step at a time.